still a gangster. I'm just a gangster for a different cause, because if you're a gang, anything you do, if you're not growing, what are you doing? You're dead. You're pretty much dead if you're not growing. That's like saying you're a grown man and you're still in a young mentality. And then you may have an identity, but that don't mean you can't grow out of that identity and grow into more. You're not limited by age to stop growing mentally or spiritually. You're not. It's just they put it in a box, and you don't have to. It doesn't mean I'm not. I love gangster shit, bro. If I'm home alone, I'm watching some shit where shit is getting fucked up, broken up. I watch animals fight. I watch insects fight. I watch anything that has to do with war, strategy, breaking down. But on the other side of that, it's 180, 180. We all are. The other side of that is peace.
The balance.
And then you picking a side and saying, here's where it goes. So I'm not saying don't be a gangster no more. And then if you really study gangster shit, see, there's a difference between a thug and a gangster. A thug stays stuck in one mind state his whole life. He's fucking not intelligent enough to grow, change, evolve into something bigger to say, all right, I don't want you to go through that. It's another way you could do it. And right now you can make more, shorty, you can make more money off a fucking t-shirt and incense in your mixtapes than selling cocaine. Why get in trouble? Why even, now it's not even sensible. At least back then you could have said, stock job, you getting $5.50 an hour.
Yeah, it made sense to do criminal shit.
Like, I was getting $5.50 an hour.
Yeah.
Rent cost this much. I gotta bust a move. Now you got opportunities to figure it out. And even if you don't, you got more an example of how they make examples out of people who aren't smart. So it's like, it ain't like, I think people think gangster just don't mean you a hood nigga that's a blood or a crip or shoot and bust your gun. Like there's dudes who, you know what it's like to be in the hood your whole life and never get into no shit? That's some kind of gangster shit. How the fuck did you just nigga duck? I'm over here, I got charges. These niggas want to kill me. I got, I'm beefing over here. I'm stressed out. This nigga's chilling. He's shooting jumpers, making his rhymes. Nobody's bothering this nigga. Like, you could skate through, bro. Like, you could. And I think it's a misconception because it's like, nigga, if you gangster, stay gangster. Don't lead him down the road, though. Like, you...
Peace, back with another installment of Let's Talk About It. In that clip, you just heard Styles P, a.k.a. Ghost, speaking about his perception on what a gangster is. And I agree with him 100%. The word gangster in the dictionary does not resemble what gangster means to us or to individuals who used to live that lifestyle. Gangster is not being part of a gang. Gangster is not being a part of a criminal organization. Gangster is making things happen by any means necessary and not backing down or taking no for an answer. And I don't mean, forcefully making people submit. I'm talking about when doors close, find a door that'll open. That's gangster right there. And what he added on to as far as, those individuals that grow up in the hood, that don't get involved with hood stuff, those are the real outliers because those are the ones who really have been able to maneuver and not fall victim to the pitfalls of the hood and start getting involved with things that they shouldn't even be, thinking about getting involved in because they had the foresight to avoid all that stuff because they already know what the end result's going to be. You doing gangster stuff, the cliche answer is dead, jail. That's it. That's pretty much what you're going to end up with, man. You living in that legal activity. I mean, you don't have to take it from me just look at everybody else that has been put into the media who used to be a kingpin or, part of the mob or part of the mafia, so on and so forth. This is just my 2 cents. You can keep it, sell it, throw it away. It doesn't matter. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.